You might think you don't make or have enough money, but chances are you probably have money hiding from you, so let me show you how to find it. So maybe you're in a similar situation to this. You make $4,000 a month, your bills are $3,000 a month, you spend about $500 a month on groceries and gas, and in theory, on paper, you should have $500 left over. The problem you run into is by the time you get to the leftover, there's no leftover, right? There's zero leftover. You're wondering, where did my money go? And you don't have enough to hold you to your next check, so it always feels like you're constantly broke. If you don't have a plan for your money, what happens is that you get paid and then you go throughout your month and you think that you're staying on track because you're paying your bills and you're getting groceries. But what's really happening is you have all these little leaks in your bank account, right? So you are spending $50 here on Amazon, $10 on some random stuff, $40 on DoorDash, $20 on TikTok Shop, etc., etc. And you think it's not a big deal because the actual amounts are small. So you tell yourself it's only $5, it's only $20, but these things add up over time. And so when you finally do get down to what's supposed to be your leftover, there is none because you've already spent it all. This causes you to think you don't actually have enough money and you need to make more money, or you don't have enough to cover your bills, when in reality you do. You just need a plan for it. Some things you can do to fix this are: number one, go through a past bank statement and see where exactly your money has been going. Take some highlighters and go through and highlight different spending categories like fast food, DoorDash, etc. And you're going to be really surprised at where your money has gone. This can be a very humbling exercise, but it can really help you get a clear picture of your spending habits, which is very crucial for the next step, which is creating a realistic budget. Some people want to run away from the budget word. That's because there's like trauma, stress, fear surrounding budgeting, because old ways of budgeting don't work. You cannot overly restrict yourself and expect that to work. It's just not going to. You have to budget in a realistic way that includes your spending habits. So if you notice that you love to eat DoorDash every single month and you spend a few $100s on that, that's important to you. So go ahead and include that in your budget, because whether you include it in your budget or not, you're going to spend it. The key is to give yourself limits for these things so that you don't go overboard, so that you don't spend all your money on it. Something else that can help is automation. Okay, so if you know that you're supposed to have $500 left over every month on paper, but you never do because of this spending, decide how much you want to send to savings and automate that transfer so that you don't even see that money and you don't even miss it. That way, it's already gone, right? It's already out of your account. You're not seeing it. You're not thinking, oh, I can go and spend. I have extra money in my account. The point is for you to get to know yourself and your spending habits so that you can create systems and plans for yourself that actually work, such as automation, such as a budget that is easy to stick to because it gives you money to enjoy. Managing your money is just like any skill. You have to practice it in order to get better at it, and it does get easier over time, I promise you. So take the time to go through a past bank statement, see your spending habits, start to get familiar with that so that you can create a plan that's going to help you actually reach your goals instead of blowing all your money every month on miscellaneous purchases. You got this, friend.